Yo, what it do, YouTube, man? It's time to hop back in mode. Time to hop back in mode. You already know what time it is. Peace and blessings. We on another reaction video. Now, from the thumbnail, I know who this person is, but I forgot his name, honestly. But I know he played for the Thunder. Apparently, they're talking about he ruined his career. So, I don't know what it is and the choices we make. And I ain't here to judge because I make mistakes every day. Whether it's something bad or something that I think is good, it's a mistake at the end of the day because God gonna show you. But we gotta see what's going on with. All I know is James Charles in there, bro. We finna go ahead and get straight to it. I don't even know, bro. All I know is some James Charles in there. When I was looking at this, right, and I don't care, I'm gonna go ahead and say what I gotta say. I thought this was a woman. I don't care if he identifies as a woman. I don't care if he's homosexual or anything. That's not my problem. It's just, you tried to deceive me. My eyes. I thought it was a woman. I ain't gonna say nothing past that. Because if I think it's a woman, I just ain't gonna say nothing past that. We just gonna leave it at that. But I instantly knew who it was once the picture popped up. Let's go ahead and get into the video. He wrote his NBA career on his day off. Let's get it.
You know, it takes a special type of
on his day off is
ruin their
crazy.
career on their day off. Recently, we talked about an actress named Rachel Ziegler, who is testing the waters one interview at a time.
Yeah, weird.
And today we have someone who is
I ain't even heard her.
Much worse things. Like, I'm talking about potential jail time at play here.
Whoa.
And throwing away their entire NBA career in the process. Meet Josh Giddey.
Josh Giddey,
point guard who plays in Oklahoma
That's
City
his name.
Thunder. He's been making his way into the league since 2021 after being picked 6th overall.
So Josh Giddey is the 5th Australian-born player.
6th overall.
The first since Ben Simmons in 2016.
And it looks like that could all potentially be coming to an end, with the only caveat being that the allegations are a little bit shaky. At least with the evidence we're currently working with, there seems to be quite a bit of gray area. And it all really started when these images came out to the general public.
All right, let's read this, y'all. He about to read it. Never mind.
The surface that shows Oklahoma City Thunder player Josh Giddey with Liv Cook, who is reportedly a sophomore in high school. These images were initially posted by an anonymous
So it
source.
wasn't about James Charles. He was just posting that picture then.
But were quickly taken down. But by that point, they had been accessed by other accounts. The photos could put Giddey's career in jeopardy.
GG's.
And these all
they gonna get him out of there, bro. You already know how the world is, bro. The world evil.
They're not leaks, but all
they gonna get him out of there.
Going down on Snapchat. So in this first image, it's kind of just a side-by-side comparison, as you guys can see in the first frame. He's saying they're holding the head of this girl, and the caption says, he says, hey. And on the right panel, I've blurred the faces, but I guess it's trying to say that that's the same girl, and Jesus Christ, on the right, does she look extremely young. Then this video surfaced. They're saying this came from the same night at the same club.
What's up, my man? We're at the front of the club. Me and my girl about to head back to mine.
And somehow this is not the worst piece of evidence against him. I've seen a lot of sources saying that at the time they were apparently in this relationship, the girl was 15 years old, leaving him to be somewhere around 20 or 21, which would obviously make the entire thing completely illegal. And here's where things continue to get really wild. As you guys know, captions can be doctored, but in an image that appears to be the same girl and him shirtless in the background, she writes, I just slept with Josh Giddey. And I won't lie to you guys.
Niggas don't even. Nah, nigga. I'm so confused on why people don't ever, like. She putting your whole first and last name out there, nigga. She know what she doing, bro. Even nigga, even if with her consent or anything, bro. GG's for you, my boy. That's all the evidence they need, to be honest. What the And then she said just slept with Josh Giddey. Don't. Bro, if girls don't want you to be known or anything like that, they're gonna be like, bro, see, it's a hypergamy issue. She know who Josh Giddey is, boy. She know who Josh Giddey is. This the thing though. If a girl posts you, she finna be like, it's my boo. She ain't even want other people to know her name. But this the thing though, it's a hypergamy issue. She know exactly who Josh Giddey is. She like, I'm with Josh Giddey. You search up Josh, his last name finna pop up just because he an NBA player. Like,
this looks really bad. Like, at this point, the main thing left to verify is that it is the same girl and that she is actually 15 years old, because in Oklahoma City, I do believe the age of consent is 16. I don't exactly know how all of that works from a legal standpoint. I've always been under the impression that once you passed 18, you're not supposed to go back down. This video then surfaced.
Everybody.
Hey guys, I dated Josh. We don't have to talk about it.
So she says,
what is going on? Bro, it's over. And then he dating a child. Look, a child? No brains.
hey guys, I'm dating Josh. We don't have to talk about it. So then later on that day, once all this information came out, the NBA is looking into the allegations of Oklahoma City's Josh Giddey having an inappropriate relationship with the that have emerged via social media, league spokesman Mike Bass said. So all it took was less than 24 hours, and the NBA officially announced, like, hey, we're gonna take a look into this. And so obviously, with it being the internet, you had idiots like this coming out saying, I understand, big bro, and he's posting up videos from this girl's TikTok. I actually went and looked at the entirety of her TikTok page, which I will not be showing to you guys today. But to me,
she already famous
just because of that. Inappropriate for someone who's supposed to only be like 15 years old, apparently. Like, I'm talking about videos of her out at the club and dancing around like a 15-year-old should not be dancing. And
GG's, my boy.
I mean, a lot of times in these,
the devil showing how to get you.
This girl is actually 15.
Stay sober, stay vigilant.
Still has third period algebra. I'm just thinking,
this is ridiculous
in this situation.
Never, they never around.
My ass was at home. My parents weren't letting me read.
I was on 2K.
I'm not surprised.
I was on Storm 3.
Pages on Twitter have been reacting like this. There were some absolute weirdos within that community. Here's what Josh had to say, or I guess not say, when they asked him about the allegations.
Over the past couple of days, there was some pretty serious allegations. I know nothing is concrete there, but is there anything you can say in this situation?
Yeah, I mean, I understand the question, obviously, but there's no further comment right now.
And the other thing you guys kind of have to keep in mind is that this guy is from Australia. I don't know if, like, the culture out there is a little bit different and this is more of a normalized thing, but yeah, he's not.
They pulled your ass to the side, start asking you some questions. You knew that question was coming.
I'm not trying to like throw this guy any bail. I'm just personally trying to play a little bit of devil's advocate in a situation that could have a lot of legal bearing, because a lot of times in the past I have been too quick to jump the gun on these type of situations. And this
everybody
is where
do though.
Fans of the NBA started to be really upset when the Thunder announced that amidst all these different allegations, this man would still be going out there and balling. The Thunder say Josh Giddey is available to play tonight versus the 76ers. I'm guessing that is a team decision, not an NBA decision at this point. They say just with the information that we have at this point, that's the decision we have made. So they're like, listen, bro, we don't care that you were picking her up from the high school. We need you to go out there and get your 20 points.
Bro, he's an NBA player, bro. He's going to get out of it somehow.
Go out there and play. This man was out here creating highlights that night.
Do I go out and try to guard this kid?
I ain't even want to say my intrusive thoughts. I ain't going to even lie to y'all.
The Thunder trying to create numbers here. Giddey galloping ahead. Holmgren.
I mean, I just have to question, is he out there knowing this could be one of his very last NBA games ever? And here's some people who are saying that
that's what you think?
Is showing blatant hypocrisy in this situation.
Look, oh, they finna start going hard. Ooh. Ooh, they finna start going hard.
Kyrie losing a shoe deal for posting a...
They finna start going hard, bro.
Ja Morant got suspended for 25 games for posting a gun on Instagram Live. But Josh Giddey still gets to play being in the situation that he's in. What I will say about that is, I know Kyrie kind of got hit with the ban hammer rather quickly after that post on Instagram. But I will say, when it comes to Ja Morant, you know, he was looking like he could potentially be the next face of the NBA. And so obviously there was a lot of protection that came with that. And that man made the same mistake over and over and over again, playing an internet gangster.
What's the matter, dog? You embarrassed? This guy's a gangster? His real name's Clarence.
And I do think a lot of times when these things
You
are
have to
still
post
in
that
like
clip,
the
gang.
investigation stage, it is up to the team to decide while all that is being worked out. Now, I will also say, earlier this year in Major League Baseball, one of their biggest
I remember this.
stars, a guy named Wander Franco.
What's wrong, Stanky?
It's usually cool.
Got caught in a very similar situation where
Remember this, bro. This is what I was talking about.
From the Dominican Republic alleged that they had some sort of romantic relationship and was posting pictures of them up on Instagram. Very similar to this. And in that situation, the next day he was done. They were like maybe 100 games into the season at that point of 162. And he never played again for the rest of the season, including the playoffs. And keep in mind, that guy is a much bigger star to his respective league than this guy ever probably will be. But it just shows the difference in how quickly they act. I'm pretty sure that any sort of hint at his likeness, I'm talking about his jerseys, pictures of him up at the stadium, all that shit was immediately taken away, and they took those allegations very seriously, whereas the NBA is kind of being a little bit more gun-shy to punish this man. Obviously, his coach really didn't have much to say.
Anything accurate, there's a potential distraction with Josh, just in terms of a moment viral online, social media. Do you deal with that in any way? Do you concern yourself with whether that's a distraction?
Personal matter, and I have no comment on it. And that'll be my answer on anything related.
So obviously he's kind of like, not my monkey, not my circus. And honestly, that's probably the smartest thing for him to do at this point.
To be honest,
now,
I'm just a coach. This man got his own actions.
Evidence to surface in this entire situation where they say this guy may have just saved Josh Giddey's entire career. Where he shows a video of Josh Giddey in the club. And he's with some blonde girl. Okay? Like I said, one of the main problems is all these white women kind of look the same. This is presumably a club you have to be 18.
I don't know what the girl looked like, so
now you have people saying, oh, maybe she was lying about her age, maybe she never knew.
People be making fake IDs or anything.
Obviously, it all looks very sketchy, but the main thing I would need to see in this situation when it comes to evidence is proof that she was actually 15 during their potential encounter. And obviously, I would have to think there has to be some sort of messages between the two somewhere, some sort of alluding to this actual relationship going down. But I want to know what you guys think, because
what I think
this is a very complicated situation.
Is we shouldn't even focus on these females. You feel me?
Allowed to play. If certain parts of this are fabricated, what do you think the punishment should be for the person that created this entire story? And do you think he's potentially going to be out of the NBA forever? I want to know in the comments down below. I will definitely keep.
He finna get out. He be smooth.
But as you guys,
bro, the way the world is, bro, he finna be smooth, bro. Oops, wrong thing. That's my video done. He finna be smooth, bro. The world evil, bro, for no reason, bro. He finna be smooth. Look, he was just bringing up evidence, everybody else, getting attacked and losing things that did way less stuff. And it's not good to do that, point out other things that's happening in life to try to cover up your mistakes. But it's true, though. He's gonna be smooth either way, I promise you, bro. And it's sad to say. But peace and blessings to everybody. Just don't make the same mistakes.